Hello everybody, and good morning. We are 1 week from Austin's next paycheck hitting our bank, so I wanted to go ahead and do my 1st of August budget. I like to do it at least a week in advance so that I kind of have an idea what things are going to look like for us. So this paycheck is tricky. This is a tricky paycheck because two things actually. We have Austin's first car payment coming out later in the month, so I like to half the bigger bills like that. So I'll do half of the car payment this pay period. And then also our insurance. We went from paying just liability on Austin's old truck to now having full coverage on his newer vehicle. So it is really high, and they even told us that this first insurance payment was going to be abnormally high just because of the way things played out. So we're gonna jump into this. I might have to make some adjustments throughout. I haven't ran any numbers. I'm doing it with y'all, so I'll let you kind of know like if we have to make some changes. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about first is something else that makes it a little bit harder for us this pay period. Austin and I had the discussion, and we feel in our hearts we just need to be tithing our money. We haven't done it in a while. Because we haven't really had a church here lately. We moved from Germany and we started attending a church in the city we live in, and just recently found out that we will not be moving from this area, so we're going to stay here, and we want to start tithing our money to this church. So 10% of his income of $2,195 will be $219.50. So as you can see, that is a pretty good chunk of money that we're not used to paying. So it's, you know, this is something that you have to decide yourself, and we feel like we need to do it, and we know God will provide for us however necessary. So we know that we're going to make this work no matter what. Okay, so let's get with the bills. I'm going to turn my notebook a little bit. So let's go ahead and subtract that just so we know where we're at. I'm not the best at math, so the calculator is definitely necessary. Okay, so that's going to leave us with $1,975.50. Okay, so these are, now this is just Austin's paycheck. I will go over mine probably when we're done with this, just talk to y'all about it at least. So our first thing is rent, and we pay half and half. So he gets paid bi-weekly. We pay half of the amount on one check and half the amount on another. So $632. Okay. And then our phone bill. If you don't already follow Taylor Budgets, I was actually just watching her video right before this, and she mentioned something like if you don't plan where your money is going to go, a cash like stuffing will never work, because you got to know how much money you have to work with to begin with. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. And I totally agree with that. So I feel like the actual budgeting aspect is so important before you get to do like the fun cash stuffing. So phone is going to be $118. Again, this one is split in half. My car payment, so I'm just K car, and half of my car payment is $170. And then, okay, this is another thing that we haven't had to pay for, but it's that time again and we got to pay for it. So it's Bennett's preschool. And we pay $300 a month, making it a half of $150. And then, okay, so now here's the new one, Austin's car. Oh, crap, I haven't been deducting. Okay, so we're going to deduct $118, $170, $150. Okay, so Austin's car is going to be $144. Okay, so these items, I like to do this little thing here because this is what I transfer into our bill account, which we have with Navy Fed, and I just transfer that amount. I hope that's right. I think let me double check. Let me write down this number so I don't forget what's on the calculator. I'm not sure that I added that in my little draft over here. 632 plus 118. I'm the worst, like, okay, that was right. I have to write down what bills are due, or I could like literally forget. And it's not that I don't have the money for the bills, but like I'll just forget. It's definitely happened to me before on car insurance, where I went to pay the bill thinking I paid it the last month and it was like double. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I just forgot about it. So it really benefits me putting all the bills into one account and having them on auto pay so I don't forget. I don't want to pay any late fees, especially just for like, and it's not even that I don't have the money, it's just I forget. So I don't want to pay late fees on stuff like that, you know. Okay, so there's that. Let's put our $761.50 back in here. Okay, so this is the killer here, our car insurance. Like I mentioned, they told us it was going to be more this time just due to how, something about like how we took the car off and put a new one on in the same day or something. So this, I'm not even sure, guys, but they said it was going to be higher. So this is $374.50, which kind of breaks my heart. I've had the same car insurance for a really long time, and I know in my heart I need to shop around. We used USAA a long time ago. I totaled a car and I had gap insurance, and I promise USAA made the like whole process so seamless and so easy. We got our check like within a week. It would just, they made it so easy. And so all this time I've justified how easy it would be if something happened, but it's been like over 6 years and nothing else has happened. And I just think we pay too much for car insurance, if I'm being honest. I would love to know, like, if you have 2 vehicles that are full coverage, is this anywhere near the amount you're paying? I mean, I know it's going to be lower than this, like, next time, but still, it just seems extremely high to me. Okay, so we have $387 left. So because of, like, all the extras this pay period, I'm covering with my paycheck the internet bill and our sinking funds. So I'm not going to include those in this pay period just because this is how we're going to have to live for a little bit till we can loosen up on some stuff. This is just how it goes, guys. You have to tell yourself no. Now, if you don't know, I am a server on the weekends, so my income is unpredictable. I can't budget it until I receive my check. I sell to a local consignment shop, and I get that check once a month, which will be the 1st of August, so I am expecting a check. It's usually not a crazy amount, but it definitely helps. And then also, I sell on Poshmark, and I will put my closet link below. I try to sell, you know, great stuff, and it really helps cushion my income. I do make money on TikTok and YouTube, but I promise you, it's not a lot at all. And I haven't decided. I would love to share my TikTok numbers with y'all, but I know it's against their policy, so I don't know how I'm going to go about doing that into this. But like I said, I promise it's not a lot at all to make a big difference. I do better on YouTube, which I have another YouTube channel about my reselling journey, which also will be linked below. But so I will come back sometime next week, crunching down my numbers and showing y'all how I'm doing the sinking funds and that bill I have to pay. And then later in the week, we'll do our cash stuffing. So anyways, let's get back to this. Austin is going to cover the groceries. That's one of them that he's going to cover out of this check. And we budget $240. So the rule of thumb is $100 per person in your family, making it $400 for my family for a month. So we split that, and then I always budget $80 extra per month for toiletries. Now we buy these in bulk at Sam's Club, and we just kind of rotate. So like one pay period, a box of trash bags is about $20 at Sam's. So, and then another thing could be laundry detergent, which again is about $20. So it'll get like 2 bulk items at Sam's, and then the next pay period we get 2 other things, and they last way longer than 2 weeks. So it kind of just works out like that. It works perfect for us, and this is a budget we've really worked on This is Sam's and Aldi, and we make it work. We have meals for every meal. We eat good. We eat fruits and vegetables. So it just takes a lot of trial and error for sure. Okay, so $2.40. And if you don't know, I try to do a zero-based budget as best as I can. So that is what's happening here. Now gas. Okay, gas is going to be tricky. So Austin did just get a new car, and it is more gas efficient. He drives 30 minutes to work every day and back. So I'm trying to figure out a gas amount that works for us. So right now we're in the trial and error with the gas budget. But he has to drive to Atlanta this weekend to pick the kids up. So that's like a little bit more, and I'm trying to figure out. I think $80 would be feasible. So that's what we're going to go with. I'm going to subtract 80. Okay, so we still have $67 left. I'm trying to decide what I could add. Okay, so you know what? We can go ahead and pay that internet bill because it is $60. Okay, that will work out perfect. And that leaves us with $7 left, which again will just stay in that account for our cushion. And that's how we're gonna do it this pay period. So that was strictly bills, guys, and it was not fun. I don't like having to crunch down that hardcore, but you know, sometimes that's just what you have to do. Next pay period should be a little bit better because the car insurance won't be as high. And then we won't have internet, but we will probably have like water or electricity, so I guess that won't matter. I don't know. Right now we're just like trying to figure it out, and I will definitely come back with my income so we can go over that and kind of see where we're at. And I thank y'all for being along on this journey and watching these videos. I hope they motivate you. If not, I hope you're just cheering for us on the sidelines because I just want to get ahead financially. I'm just so ready to not have car payments anymore. We lived many years with just one car in Germany, and it was amazing. We had that car paid off, and it was really nice. And moving back to America and getting 2 car payments really hurts my pride. And it just, I'm not used to it. So that's something that I really want to get taken care of. I'd love to pay off our cars. I feel like the phone bill is possibly a little too high, but we do have newer phones, so I understand why. And then the car insurance is definitely something I need to look into. There's nothing more we can do for our grocery bill. I'm telling you, I've worked on this for years, and this is where we're at, and I think it's really good. I'm proud of that. Gas, I'm hoping that's enough, to be honest. We will see. I'll make sure if I don't have enough, I'm not going to go anywhere. So we're just going to make it be enough. And then internet, we just canceled our cable, which was $100 more a month. So we're actually saving actually over $100. We're actually saving quite a bit by canceling cable and just having internet, which is something we decided to do before we went and got my husband's car. Like I mentioned, we were able to put a big chunk of money down on the car, but we still, you know, we didn't have enough to pay cash for it, unfortunately, which was the goal, but it just didn't work out that way. And here we are. All right. I'll see y'all later. If you haven't already, please hit that follow button. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps me tremendously. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye, guys.